When you work with Excel, you're working with a workbook. Now, just like any book, it's got a number of pages that make up that book. Well, in here, this workbook has different sheets, and right now it's showing me only 3, but you can keep on asking for more by clicking the insert worksheet in here, or by pressing Shift F11. Well, if I want to change the name of the worksheets that I'm working with, I can point at this little tab at the bottom, and if you double click, it changes to a dark background. Now you can type in whatever name you would like to use for that particular worksheet. So I'm going to call this Lifetime Fundraising Summary. As you type, notice that the color of the background in here is white. If we would like to change the actual color of the background, we could do so by right clicking here. Now, I haven't finished typing what I needed to type in here, so I'm going to hit enter. Okay, and now I'm going to right click the tab. I'm going to go to tab color, and I'm going to pick this red accent tool from here. Okay, now notice that the color changed slightly in here. Not showing right now. Let me do it again. Right click, tab color, red, and now it took. Every workbook that is created using Excel will save, as part of the information regarding that particular workbook, information called the document properties. Now, the document properties basically say who created the document, when it was created, and you may add some additional keywords and pieces of information in there, and that's what we're going to do right now. If you go to the backstage, which is File, under Permissions, under Info, Permissions, we got Property here, Properties of the file. Click, then click on Show Document Panel. It opens up the document properties. It says who the author is, and it allows you to change a title, subject, keyword, and so on. In the subject, put the course section, so EDIT 601, and in the keywords, type Lifetime Fundraising Summary. Now we can click the X right here to close the document properties, and at this point we should save our work once again. Now remember that there's many ways to save your work. Now let me move the quick access bar from here. I'm going to put it on the bottom of my ribbon. I'm going to point at the little arrow to the right of the quick access toolbar, and then I'm going to say to show below the ribbon. I'm doing this because my video capture program blocks that section. Now in the quick access toolbar, I have the option to save by pointing at this little picture right here, which basically represents a diskette. So if you click right here, that saves your work in the same place under the same name as you did before. You can also save by doing Control S, or by going to File and then clicking Save. The next thing that we want to do is to look at your work the way it would look before you print it. Okay. So to do that, we need to go to the print screen. Now we can do that again by going to the backstage and then looking at print. Okay, that's one way. Or I'm going back to the home page. You could do this by doing Control P. Now, on this screen, it gives you a preview of how your work would look like. You could print it from here, but if you notice at the preview, we're missing the last column in here, the one called total. Now, when I look down here, it says that I'm looking at page 1 out of 2. Now, I would like to have everything fit into a single page. And in order to do that, what I'm going to do is to rotate the paper. Right now, it says that I have the portrait orientation. I would like to ask for landscape orientation. So I click here and I ask for landscape. And now I can see that all my columns are being shown in here. At this point, you could click the print button and it will print.